Hello folks, welcome back to The Addicted Bookworm. Okay, so this is officially the last book review of 2025. So this is on my Kobo, and I am really glad to have finished, and it's official. I do not have any open items, which means that I'm currently not reading any books. Though I'm going to change that, and we'll put the appeal on there next. But anyways, so this is a review of Gravely Dead by Ruby Blaylock. This is the second book in, according to the list of books, this is the second book of 4 books. I do not know if she published any more. I will find out at some point. I do want to say, however, that the third book takes place during Christmas time. I will not be reading that book until Christmas time. I just don't see the point of, reading a Christmas book in January. I just don't. So, Gravely Dead is basically, Carly, and her friend are driving. It's like Halloween time and everything. And her friend kind of suspect, basically, she thinks she sees something lying on the ground. Of course, Carly is like, no, we're not going into that cemetery. I don't blame her. I wouldn't either. And so, literally, she's like, no, I don't want to go in the cemetery. I don't want to go in the cemetery. She ends up going to the cemetery. Why can't you listen to your friend? Why do you need to go into the cemetery? Why? This cemetery has been vandalized in the past, which is probably why Carly doesn't want to go in, because you don't know. Somebody might be in there. Yeah, there's somebody in there, right? It's called a dead body, and it's not the down below kind of dead body, it's the above the ground kind of dead body. And she, sorry if I'm loud. It was hilarious. And then she has a thought in her mind, some couples go in the cemetery to, do the naughty, and she just does not understand why would you want to do that over somebody's grave? Do not know. So they find the dead body of this one guy, and of course the police have to come to the cemetery as well. It's becoming a very popular meeting spot. The police, of course, they have to investigate, and Carly decides to do her own little investigation because she's kind of wondering, why was there a dead body in the cemetery when the dead body is supposed to be under the ground? So anyways, it turns out to be a very weird dispute between the killer and the victim, and that's how the victim ended up above the ground as a dead body. And literally, it is for the dumbest reason ever. And the killer is related to the teenager that got arrested for, adding homicide to his repertoire of offenses. I wrote in my review about, I said, I got the second book because I enjoyed the first book a lot. And I asked myself this question: why is it you can father a child? Okay, it's very easy to get a woman pregnant. You don't have to love the child, but you do not care about anyone but yourself, and you've extended that "I don't care about anyone but myself" title to your own child. I don't understand that at all. Why? Why would you do this? And I don't think anybody in the universe will ever have an answer to that question. But overall, I enjoyed the book a lot. And it was a great way to end 2025. It is not 2026, Hermione. It is not 2026. Understand, that's a couple hours away. So anyways, yeah. So that's official. I have read all the books that I ever want to read in 2025. Um, so, let's see here. Oh, how many books does that make me for the year? Okay, so let's see here. So there's 428 books on here. So we're going to move this over. We're going to add this to the collection. So we'll do finished books. And it officially, so 428. Alright guys, I have officially read 438 books. Woo! Very happy with myself. Very happy. 438 books. Okay, so here's a piece of advice to people that look at that number and go, I can't read that many books. Okay, that was just luck. That was just luck, okay? I wasn't even trying to read that many books. And here's the thing. Here's the thing. Okay? Actually, take it back. 439. Because I remember I read The Unworthy. 439. Because book number 2, 139, 440. Yeah, I did 440 books. Anyway, that's not the thing. That's not the point. So here's the thing. If you can read only one book in a year, you're a reader. If you read 12 books in a year, you're a reader. Just because I read that many books doesn't mean that you should kill yourself to try to get to that number. Don't do that. Don't do that. This is why I'm making changes on my channel. Where, yes, I'm going to put 12 books on my Goodreads, but that is just because I will be reading on my Kindle. And and that is just something that is inevitable, that it will be put onto my Goodreads. Now, I could go into there and disable Goodreads or like basically say I'm not going to, but that is way too much trouble. And I just don't want to do it. I will figure out some of the course of the year to do it. But anyways, yeah. So that is my review for the year. I am very happy with my reading. But in all honesty, tomorrow, I'm only going to do the 12 just because I'm going to read 12 books on my Kindle next year. I just am not trying to compete with anyone. I don't really care. But I will be putting down I will be counting how many books that I have read and all that. Anyways, that is my video for today. Oh yeah, something else. I forgot to mention this. Last Saturday, I got an email from Kobo telling me that my reader has shipped. I am so looking forward to getting it. It's supposed to be arriving on the 8th by post office. So, very happy. Now, I must say this. Just because the website says it's going to be the 8th doesn't mean it's actually going to be the 8th. It can easily come earlier than the 8th, but that's the date. So, it's really great because it's going to be the post office, and they're going to make sure that I get my package. Plus, my neighbor across the way, she's got a ring thing, even though I'm not really a fan of having to put up with that sound all the time. She is going to, definitely going to make sure, definitely she's going to see if anybody tries to steal the package. So, anyways, I hope you guys enjoy the video, and I'll see you guys in the next video. And by the way, Happy New Year and happy 2026. Bye.